We know the ball will start out in the direction of where the club face is pointing. 80% of it is dictated by where the club face is pointing. Okay? Well, we can correct that if we do this little drill and make sure that the club face is laying on that angle. I think we're going to take a break here in a couple minutes. I'm going to go bring in my tennis racket, and that will better, I think I've got it in the trunk. That will better show you that, because if it's here, okay, we bring it back, well, that's not going to go very straight, and we'd have to make some manipulation. That's that 1 or 2 mistakes going back that causes 3 or 4 mistakes coming down. You can't do it twice in a row. You hit one good shot, and you think, God, I'm wonderful, and the next 4 you think, God, I'm terrible, what happened? And how do we, the curve of the ball is caused by the club path. The curve will always be away from the direction of the path, okay? And we can control, we can help aid in getting proper club path by just remembering, club starts out at this angle, common sense tells you halfway back it ought to be at that angle on both sides. How do we practice that? You can do this little drill, right? Do this little drill. You know, even if you went and got one of those little laser pointers and just put it in your hand and held it and act like you were swinging, you can see where it's pointed. Or, I really like that mirror deal. If you got a mirror back here and set your club down so it's in the same spot every time, put the little 14 or 15 inches of Scotch tape on the mirror at the same angle as your shaft, and when you swing back, it should be parallel point right in. Ain't that hard. One more thing. Who breaks 90 here? Who doesn't break 90? Who doesn't? Just a few of you, okay? Most of the rest of you are in the mid-80s, up 82 to 90 probably, right? Close?
Playing well, yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's do some math here. Let's do some math. I do this with my beginners a lot. If you're, we'll use the men, but I'll mention the gals in this a little bit. There's more guys here. If you play the back tees at Boone Links, I'm assuming that golf course is about 6,700 yards long. It's probably about 6,300 yards from the white tees. Summit Hills from the back tees, where I grew up playing, is only about 6,500 yards from the back tees.
Right, it's a short course.
So let's just use 6,300, okay? Correct me if my math here is wrong. That's 350 you hold. 300 times 18 is 5,400. 50 times 18 is 900. We just got 6,300 real quick, okay? If we can just take our 7-iron, okay? Remember these, what causes to go up in the air, what causes to go, surely God wouldn't turn fast enough to hit a 7-iron, 120 yards, all of you can, right? All you guys, macho guys out there, if not, get in here, buy a set of clubs from them so they can get you hit one that far. We can, if we're curving the ball too much, we know to do drill 1, right? If you're curving the ball too much, come see these guys and buy pinnacles or something, because they don't spin as much. If they don't spin as much, you're going to go straighter. Okay? And we want to start out in the direction. Well, we do this drill 1, 2 again, check his stuff. So, but if we can hit that 7-iron 120 yards, well, these guys don't like it, because then you'd only hit to buy 4-iron instead of 7 or 8. But if you hit bump to 7-iron 120, bump your 7-iron 120, bump your 7-iron 120, that's 360. Should be around that green somewhere, you know. Doesn't take a whole lot of ability to chip putt that thing in 2 or get it down in 2. That's only 5, multiply that by 18, and all you've carried is a 7, 8, 9, pitching wedge, sand wedge, and putter. If the ground's hard like it is this summer, you can probably do that with a 9-iron. So the game's not that hard. You know, if we realize we're trying to shoot a score, we're not trying to look pretty. Our swing doesn't have to be the hardest, doesn't have to be the prettiest, doesn't have to be the most fundamentally sound. It does need to be repeatable.